مدح الرسول يزيد الأمل ويأتي القبول.
Welcome back to Urban Women. The time is now 10:42. We're actually talking about pink eyes. Yes, there's an outbreak at the moment. Now, pink eye, medically known as conjunctivitis, is an inflammation or infection of the transparent membrane that actually lines the eyelid and covers the white part of the eyeball. Let's find out more about this outbreak, actually. So join us on Facebook. Yes, we are live. And also on the airwaves of Radio Al Ansar, we welcome Dr. Naima Khan Ibrahim back to Urban Women and Radio Al Ansar this morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sister.
Absolutely wonderful to have you on this morning. Now, we know that there is a pink eye outbreak at the moment. Share with us a little bit more about basically what are the symptoms that we can look out for that distinguishes the pink eye from other eye infections.
Okay. So yes, you are very correct. Yes, the pink eye outbreak would be more common, I think, last month. But lots of kids are actually presenting with it at the moment. Symptoms would be like lots of redness in the eye, discharge, itching, potential, all throughout change of seasons at the moment.
Right.
And with this change of seasons, that also brings on the allergic type of conjunctivitis. Because there are different types of conjunctivitis.
Okay, so how can we then differentiate between bacterial, viral, and the allergic conjunctivitis?
Yes, those are the three main types. So let's start off with the allergic conjunctivitis. The hallmark of this would be the intense itching. You'd also have some sort of rhinitis. Rhinitis would be leaking. This would come on seasonally, those sorts of things, and it would also affect both eyes simultaneously. Then you get viral conjunctivitis, which has like a watery discharge. And with the watery discharge, can start with one eye, spread to the other eye thereafter. And again, here you generally would want to see if there's any lymphadenopathy. You would gently touch the lymph nodes to see if it's draining as well. And then the last one is the bacterial.
All right.
And with this one, you can't make a mistake. Mm-hmm. Because it looks like a very angry red eye. It's really angry. The vessels are dilated, very red. And the discharge here is actually mucopurulent. So it's sticky. And kids generally would wake up with their eyelids together and casting. That would be bacterial.
I think that's the most common one, right? That we know. When we see that, then we say, okay, that's pink eye. I didn't know that there were so many other ones that are out there. So that the three types. Share with us some of the, the treatment options that are available for each type.
Okay, so there are a couple of different options, but I would think the main one is prevention. So, if you go into school or to the workplace and if you've got a red eye, stay at home. Because it's quite contagious, especially the bacterial and the viral. You don't want to go there and give everybody in the office or everybody in school the same condition.
It's always better than cure.
Yeah, exactly. Prevention better than cure. So stay at home. Also in schools and workplaces, hand washing. During COVID, everybody was a bit pedantic about this, making sure we wash our hands.
Yeah.
People have become a bit lax. So soap and water, you can't. There's no kind of other main thing that you can do, basic thing like that, keeping it clean. Clean surfaces regularly, especially in schools. And don't share personal items like towels. Makeup is a big thing, especially with our teenagers.
Yes, absolutely.
They love trying on everybody else's.
Yes. Especially in
I'm
schools.
sure you know about the system.
Absolutely.
Yes, especially in schools. Even though I'm sure the school principals and teachers don't advocate for that, but they take it to school anyway. We know this.
Yeah, we know this. We're all students too, right? Yeah, it's trending at the moment. There's the power of social media. They all want to try it. But yes, this is something very important. Moms, if you're listening, dads, if you're listening, just I know we don't allow our kids to take makeup to school, but let's just remind them of this if they do want to experiment a bit, or maybe they're getting together in the weekends. Just don't share those makeup things or items. What steps can also be taken in order to further prevent the spread of the eyes, especially in schools and workplaces? Because we know that, where there is a crowd, basically, is where it spreads.
Yes. So again, the hand washing and not generic item. So in schools, I would say teachers need to be a bit careful. Like when the kids come back from break, make sure they wash their hands properly. And surfaces and sharing of stationery items like rulers, pencils, and those little roll-up things that they like to share.
Yeah.
If someone is infected and if it's on the hand, gets onto that, then it's going to be shared amongst the whole class.
There we go. And then it's going to
so those sorts of things we do need to watch out for.
Right. And when should we actually consult a doctor instead of just trying to manage it with our home remedies?
That is a bit of a loaded question, sister. Generally, everybody would like to try their home remedies and stay at home.
Yeah.
Honestly, after 3 days, if you're not seeing any sort of improvement, you definitely should be going to a doctor. I would always advocate be safe. Go to the doctor rather. A lot of these things are also self-limiting. And some research has been done, especially into the bacterial conjunctivitis, because we generally say we advocate to say get a broad spectrum antibiotic as well. With the doctors would prescribe that to limit the duration of it. But research has been done in other countries where they say that within 7 to 10 days can be self-limited. So research is telling us something different. But here in South Africa, we generally say go to the doctor. Let us get the kids better as soon as possible.
So I think some of the home remedies, a message is coming through on our Facebook here from Felani Shlongwane saying sound. So I don't know if they're struggling to hear you, doctor, but I think some of the home remedies that our listeners will probably be thinking about as we're talking about this. I know when I was little and there was pink eyes that was out is the salt water. Burns like crazy. What is your take on that?
So it burns like crazy, but I think it's also a way in the old remedies to clean out the system.
So it works.
And that's probably what they were trying to do, to just remove what was within the ocular area.
Yes.
That's probably what they were trying to do there. So there's a premise behind it. Makes sense.
Well, that was our remedy. That was our go-to back in the day. Maybe some parents are still doing it, but as doctor has said, just go to the doctor, get it sorted out quickly. Doctor, as we wrap up, what is your take-home message to our listeners this morning? Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I can hear you now. It broke up there a little bit.
Okay, so as we wrap up, Doc, can we have your take-home message to our urban women listeners this morning?
Take-home message, I will definitely say good hygiene. Go back to the hand washing. Soap and water. Very, very important. Don't share items that you don't have to. Even in the workplace, some people will still use the towels and things like that. Handles. Don't share.
Yes.
Don't share. And wipe up surfaces everywhere. Be careful of surfaces everywhere. Even in malls and things like that. If we want to use the handrails because of paper.
Yep.
But remember, during COVID, we all had like a wet wipe or something in our hand. Cleaned.
Yes.
we need to do that.
Yeah.
We have to be
That's a good
careful.
reminder. I know before even COVID, my mum was very particular that we must not touch the handrails as we're going up the elevator. Do not touch anything, you know. And so that was just ingrained in our minds. And coming back to what you're saying, it's all about hygiene. That is part of our deen. If we think about our wudu, it's all of that. Washing hands before eating, and how COVID kind of drummed that inside of us. So basically coming back to all of that even helps us with regards to pink eye, and I think many other outbreaks that there are. So let's take this reminder as a refresher as well in order to keep ourselves safe. And even though they say sharing is caring, definitely not that at this point right now. Keep to yourself. Do not share your items and things like that. Inshallah, may we all be safe. Dr. Naima, it's been a wonderful chatting with you this morning. We wish you a lovely day further, and until we connect again, jazakallah khair for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
And that was Dr. Naeema Khan Ibrahim chatting with us about the pink eye outbreak. Salt water, did you do that? Did you do that back in the day, or even now when somebody has pink eye infection? Do you go to that kind of remedy? Let me know. Love to hear from you. It's your Urban Woman. Showed me Razia Rangrage. 10:53 is our time. Stay